A long time ago, 2007, 2008, a video game came out called The World Ends With You. And The World Ends With You became my favourite JRPG. A title that it kept until the sequel of The World Ends With You came out, Neo, The World Ends With You. And I may be the only person in the world who has that opinion, that these are the greatest JRPG games of all time. It's probably my favourite DS game. It's up there with Elite Beat Agents. And my favourite Switch game is probably Neo, The World Ends With You. These games are terrific, they're wonderful, and there's hardly any bloody merch for them, even though they got an anime adaptation. However, a long time ago now, I managed to track down this fella here. This is the lead character of The World Ends With You. This is Neku, and this is a figure of Neku, specifically from the animation, not the original game, from the animation, but the animation was spot on to the original game, even had the music and everything, was genuinely brilliant. So yeah, he's just been sitting on my shelf, making me happy looking at him, but I've wanted to open him, but I've also got, but I'm never going to get another thing, maybe I should keep him in the box. And then I got this one as well, and this one is Rindo, who's the main character from Neo, The World Ends With You, this sequel, because it didn't have it had a different main character. It was a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Wonderful games, incredible story, both very different from each other, despite feeling kind of the same. It's basically, this one's about collecting pogs and being fashionable, and this one's not about collecting pogs and being fashionable, but is definitely still about collecting pogs and being fashionable. It's really hard to explain. They're great games, play both of them. Today I've decided it's time for me to open these figures because they're both beautiful. I mean, look, the camera's like, it's blinding. It's blindingly beautiful. So, right, we're going to start with Neku, and we're going to work our way over to Rindo, as Neku is the character that I think more people played the original than thinking, because it was re-released on the Switch. And I think that Neo World Ends With You made it to consoles as well, and maybe even Steam. Who the hell knows? Not I. But anyway, what do we have here? We've got Neku right there in the forefront, standing in the middle, all over-designed and anime-y, with a weird thing around his... I don't know what that thing is around his necklace. It looks a bit like a hysteria device. But yeah, and he's got some spare heads and he's got some spare hands, one of which has gone AWOL. And I've wanted to open this guy for so long, and today's the day. And there he is at the back in some poses, and there's some writing in, I would assume, Japanese, because it's Square Enix who made this game. And then just usual stuff. What's the company that makes this? It's Bring Arts, isn't it? Bring Arts. Fair enough. Let's open this up. This guy's been sealed for so long, and today was the day. Today, sometimes you keep a sealed thing and you go, one day I'm going to open that. And today's that day. Right. Let's see what we get in the box. Ooh, oh, lovely. Lovely bit of detail in the back of the box there. Of the, spoilers. Does that bit slide out so I can use it for things? Oh, it does. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna steal that bit later. That's fine. So, we've got various instructions for tearing his head off. And putting different hands in, and he's got a stand as well. Lovely stuff. Okie dokie. Right. Oh yes, he does have a stand as well. Let's open them up, and let's see. So this is the stand. Is that sealed into a different bit of plastic? Oh, it is. There's another bit of plastic on top of that. This is the, one would assume, stand, although I don't know why it's got so many holes in it. Maybe if they're storing spare heads and hands and things. It's like a fucking weirdo. Why do we have two grabbers as well? It's quite thick plastic. This is going to be a fucking breeze to recycle, but getting stuff out of it is not good. The instructions should cover how to get the shit out of the box. I'll be perfect. It's in there. It might live in there. There we go. So there's the little stand, and then we got the little grab. You can see the pressure I'm putting over that. To try and get these out. Maybe I left them in here because I was too weak to get it out. Maybe that's the reason the figure was still in here. You came out that way. I had a little specifically tight tag there. you this way. Oh, my phone's just giving me a warning. I've only got 40 minutes left of recording, apparently. I don't think it's going to take that long, but it might. There we go. And I only lost 4 fingers. And then we have this guy. Oh, he's in it. It's like 400 fucking display bits. Is this bit separate? So that bit's... There we go. Okay, that's a separate bit, and that's a separate bit, and that's a separate bit, and there's the figure itself. We'll get to you. We've got a stand, nice and solid, with 2 little grabby bits. That'll move around as well. And so we can grab in the middle and at the top. No, I can't grab in the middle. Just in the top. Just looks like a spare hook. Very nice. Has it got a good motion to it? Yep, that is solid. Absolutely bleeding solid. That'll hold your figure in whatever crazy pose you want to put him in. And now let's get out Neku himself. And it's just a delightful little thing. It's so... Oh, no, he's doing my least favourite thing. It's when they've got the packaging and you have to rip him apart to get all the packaging out. I must decapitate you. I'm sorry. There we go. I mean, he is dead. Like, there's no... He's dead from the very start of the game. Now how am I getting that bit out? Does that just have a peel point somewhere? Oh, maybe. He doesn't come apart there, does he? Don't think so. I don't want to break this figure. I've had him sitting on my shelf for so long. I feel... Help! How have they got... Unless he does come apart there. I'm not going to pull him apart. I'm going to try and rip this apart. There it is. Lovely, okay. Right, that was fun. So there is Neku in all his internal organ mystery. He's bloody beautiful, I'll tell you that. That's a really nice figure. I love how improbable the design is. Seeing an improbable design like this in the real world is always lovely. A huge articulation, as you can see. All those little bits and pieces are going to move, so you can be like, I'm doing things and stuff. And then other things and stuff. I wonder if that comes off or if that's molded on. I don't know. The shoes and the... Who's got the shoes? Is that a split boot cut there for... Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. There we go. So you can have him posing in even more dynamic positions and ways. Articulation on the actual shoe is a delight to see. The articulation feels very light and easy to do, and then it stays in the positions you want it in. Like, it feels high quality. That's the word I'm looking. It feels very high quality. His arse is a separate piece. I see you, baby. Shake it. How delightful. How delightful. So how easy will you be to stand with your weird spindliness? I assume quite easy, again, because of these shoes, which I'm emphasis. That one feels a little bit stiffer. Here's a new figure. I want to be very careful. There it is. Just got to get that initial movement going. Stand like that and then stand like that. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, okay, that's really nice. That's really nice. It's painted beautifully. The colour's beautiful. It's bright. It's vibrant. The detail's really good. The movement's really good. That's really what you want from a sort of these top-of-the-range figures. He does come with different heads as well, so we should have a look. I don't want to take his heads and hands apart right now. Stand off to the side. How kind. He basically just comes with different expressions. So we've got eyes closed, which he does quite a lot when he's listening to his music. He never takes off the headphones, which is why he gets the nickname of Phones, which is nice. Or he's a big E.T. fan, I don't know. We've got him in a shocked face with a moulded mouth there, which is very nice. The eyes are just painted on, but he's fine. What's happening? I don't think I'll pose him shocked. I might pose him with his eyes closed. Might be fun. But then if you want to do a bit more of an action-y pose, then you've got shouty, when he's all shouty. And then in the hands, which come on their own little display, which is a little bit serial killer, but it's quite nice. Oh, well, that's a lovely thing that I wasn't expecting. There he is holding some of the magical pogs. The pogs give you different powers, and in the DS version, you have to like draw on your thing in different ways. If you can play the DS version, play the DS version. If you can't, the Switch version will do, but the DS version is superior in my mind. So you can have him holding the little pogs. That hand is definitely going to go on him at some point. And then this set over here is some of the powers and stuff that you can get through the game. Did that just fall off or is it broken? It just fell off. Oh, that needs a little bit of force to go on there. Force I don't want to apply right now. I'm always very delicate with new figures. So there he is doing his... That's a lovely special effect piece. I mean, that is a beautiful special effect piece. That is one of the nicest. That's like... I've seen Hot Toys with worse special effect pieces than that. That is absolutely top tier. That's beautiful. Really love that. So he's firing powers and he's got the cauliflower. He turns his hand into cauliflower powers. I'm going to keep these on here for now. He's just holding a fireball if you want him holding it, not firing it. And he's also got like electricity powers, which is what the pins do. The pins give you these powers. Again, really nice special effect pieces. I think you can see his hand in that one. God, so nice. Blimey, O'Reilly, what a lovely little set. And then you can pose him. You can put him on the thing. I assume this is just so you can have this in different sections. If you want him off to the side, you can have him posed. Anything written at the bottom there? Is it just some... I think it's just the thing, yeah. Made in China, that says. Actually, when I bought these, it did come with a separate little The World Ends With You Neo stand. Well, stand is just it's a dot of plastic, really. But that's... Oh! That's really, feels really nice. The way it's printed on the back feels really nice. But we can have that just sitting next to the... have it on the display or sit next to the display. I mean, I've got two of them, so I'll have it in between the display. These games are so good, right? They're so good, and you never get any fucking merch for them. That's really nice. That's how you make a sequel. That is how you make a sequel. Anyway, enough about Neku. I'm really so happy with that one. That really cheered. That was like, oh, that's cool. Let's put Neku over there, and let's put his head back in the box, and let's put that thing that I nearly broke. It's solid plastic, it's fine. And let's put his stand back in there, and we'll have him standing in front of it as we get out the protagonist from the second game. And having a different protagonist in the second game is risky business. Very few things can get away with it. Hideo Kojima barely could with Metal Gear Solid 2. It was an outrage when Raiden turned up. But Rindo's a bloody great character. Genuinely bloody brilliant. And this is a bloody brilliant thing. So, yeah, cool. It's the same. It's a slightly different design on the box, but it is the same company that's made this. So I'm looking for equal quality, and I think they both came out at about the same time, if not exactly the same time. So bodes well for little Rindo. I want the rest, by the way. I want to get all the characters. All the characters. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look-see-loo. What we got in here? We've got the new pin design in the back. Very nice, which is, again, I believe, a removable piece, so I can have that in the displays behind them all, which I'm going to do. We've got instructions. Yes, instructions. I might keep those boxes. I'm not a big box keeper, but they are very nice boxes. Right. So let's have a look what we've got in here. There's the stand again. Very nice stand. Oh, I suppose we could put them both on the same stand. Oh, well, that's lovely. With all the different holes, we can have them both on the same goddamn stand. Right, lots of different faces, hair and faces, different pieces, lots of different hands. He's got hands that can go in pockets. It's fucking sweet. Also, there's an attachment that goes on there for a circle, and I have no idea what that means. And you can put different bits of different coats and stuff on him, or jackets, I believe. So let's get him out of this ridiculously solid plastic. It's so thick, what the fuck? Violently thick. We've got hands. Let's take everything out of the box for now. Hands. We've got the figure. We've got these extra little bits and pieces which I'm going to have to fight to get out. He's got different faces, but he doesn't have whole heads. He just has different faces. It's interesting. And then his different jacket pieces. Or is it bottom of his jacket pieces? Oh, it's pockets or no pockets. I see what that's there for. He comes with... Oh, I didn't get all the bits out of that one. He comes with speech marks. Well, the game is entirely built through these speech marks. That's how the characters talk to each other. It's a DS game. There was no voice acting. Might be the second one, but I don't remember. So you can have a little speech mark being displayed above your character, which is nice. And again, a little base. Although that, way looser in there. Much better. Thank you. I don't have to fight those ones out. But what about these in here? Oh, that seems loose. Yeah, all right. I like a loose box, apparently. Right, so there is Rindo himself. He's got a little bit of a... That's his hair that pops off. I don't know which direction it pops off in. Is it popping up or popping forward, apparently, so we can change his face. A little bit scared to do that right now. That's a piece of plastic that was holding some part of him together. That's another piece of plastic that's holding some part of him together. So he's got... Oh God, got a cocked head. It's a little creepy, isn't he? So he's got a mask on for various reasons, which you can have fully up instead of being the old chin diaper. You can have down and and you can have down and shouty brr. He's got a t-shirt with I can't read what that says. I'm assuming it says Jupiter of the Monkey because that's one of the brands in the game. Yep. That says Jupiter of the Monkey, which is really nice. The brands are a whole thing in the game. It's great. But these bits here can be popped out then. And so they pop in this little back panel here, and then you can swap them out for one with more of a pocket. And then one of the hand types, I suppose this hand type, can fit in the pockets. I suppose or whatever. Is there a specific one that goes in the... Oh, it's all fisty. Yeah. Goes like that. Anyway, that's a cute little thing, and I don't want to take them apart yet because I'm scared. Some things I'll do on camera. Some things I won't. Articulation, as you can see, a double knee joint. Always a delight to see. You get so much motion out of a double knee joint. So much. We've got foot articulation. Ooh, we've got toe articulation on this fella. That's really nice. As well as ankle. The double joint. We've got so much movement there. I was going to say, have we got any hip movement? I don't know if we got hip movement. Oh, we do. Yeah, we got hip movement. Arms, hands, wrists. Real good joint on the thingy there. Yeah, basically you can have this guy. I don't even know if he's on screen. I'm just looking at him going, I'm having a lovely time. Yeah, you can have him in any pose that you want. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, these figures are so nice. And does he stand on his own? Ooh, a little bit wobbly there. Or is he back heavy? Oh, I think he's a little back heavy. He's going to need the stand. Yeah, he's gonna, unless he's in like a combat pose. Fuck, even then, is the weight of the hood and the coat is pulling him backwards. That's a little bit of a shame, but I mean, it comes with a stand, so it's not a big deal. Yes, but with the stands, I love that I can have them both on the same stand, so I can have them both just... Sorry. Have my two little lead characters stand next to each other. Absolutely wonderful. Should we look at his hands? What hands does he have? Jazz hands, a little telephone hands. Nothing on the phone? I thought there would be something on the phone. There's nothing on the little phone. And then on this side, pointy finger, and then other things. No special effects on his hands, which is slightly stranger. But I suppose his special effects are these. Which aren't that special, but we'll see. Hang on, let me slice these open with a pair of scissors off screen so I don't fuck up and cut through anything that's vital. Get rid of all of that junk. Just a deck card. So, he can have, and these are just little dots of card as well, but he can be saying things in Japanese or random things from the thingy. Oh, lovely. There are translations. As I say, I have no idea what this says. No one's getting erased this time. Neither is the city. Just hang in there. Together we'll change our fate. Or, don't know what it's all about. I'm going to make sure I win. Haha. Yeah, that makes sense. And then the thought bubble one. It's fine. Even if that does happen, I'll always go back to make sure it doesn't, right? Because that one had a bit of a time travel thing to it. Delightful. That's a very silly little addition, but you can have them saying stuff. One person saying something, one person thinking something. I can't believe they've made merch for this fucking game. Anyway, these figures have just been sitting on my desk for so long. It was on my shelf for so long, and now they're here. And they are legitimately beautiful. And I love them. I love this game. I love this little franchise. I want more of this game and more of this franchise. I never thought we'd get the first sequel. Or the animation, to be honest. But yeah, that's two figures from the best RPG you've potentially never played. You should probably go play it. Right now. Right now. Right now!